So a bunch of months ago, I made a video about this condition that I have, which is called synesthesia. To sum it up, synesthesia is a neurological condition in which multiple senses are involuntarily correlated, and the kind that I have is called grapheme color synesthesia, so whenever I see numbers or letters, I involuntarily correlate them with a color. If you want to know more basic things about synesthesia, you can watch that video that I made a few months ago, but today I'm going to be expanding on that a bit. As a synesthete, I come across a bunch of conflicts, some of which are more serious than others. For instance, the other night my friend asked me what colors the letters in the word red were, and I just freaked out because the letters are brown, blue, green, but the word means red and the colors aren't red, and I just freaked out. And that color really messed me up, because some of them work. Yellow works because Y and L are both yellow. Pink works because the N is pink. Purple works because the P is purple. But red just doesn't, neither does black or so many other colors. Another really annoying thing is when there's like that mind riddle thing in which you see a lot of words of colors, but the color of the writing is not in fact the color that the word means. So the word yellow will be written in red, and then blue will be written in green, and purple will be written in pink. And so that just gets uber confusing because you're seeing a word, a color, and in your mind there's something else, and I feel like my brain might explode whenever I look at that, which isn't often, but when I do, bad idea. There are other kinds of synesthesia that I don't have that I know based on, reading things, it's really annoying to have, but in concept, it's really cool. For instance, there might be someone who can't eat bacon without hearing Total Eclipse of the Heart, or there's someone who can't hear a piano without it being total green. And I feel like that could be very annoying, because when I read something, if I'm reading a book, I don't see the colors all the time because I can look past it because there are so many words that I just don't really process each individual letter. But most of the time, you only experience one taste or sound or scent at a time, so I would assume it'd be very prominent and really annoying. And I feel like for those other kinds of synesthesia, that's more when you run into sensory overload things, which I don't experience, and I'm glad that I don't, because I've read that it's not really a fun thing at all. And there's the other topic of the fact that when you mention that you have synesthesia, everyone in the room will want to know what the hell you're talking about, and they'll ask you to explain, and if you have what I have, they'll be like, what's 1, what's 2, what's 3, what's 4, oh my god! For some people, that might be the worst thing they could ever think of happening, but for other people, that might be really awesome because they're egotistical bastards or something. Not like I'm referencing myself or anything, I wouldn't do that. Another really interesting thing is that when you have multiple synesthetes together and they start talking about their synesthesia, there will inevitably be a fight because it's very rare that people have the same correlations. And it's an argument that can go nowhere because there's no way of proving any of the colors because it's a personal correlation. So the arguments, if it's someone that you're friends with, are actually really funny because you get all heated over something that has no answer. So those are all the synesthete problems I can think of on this evening. If you are a synesthete and think that I omitted anything important, you can leave that in the comments as always. I probably won't be uploading again before Christmas, so if you do celebrate it, have a Merry Christmas, and I'm also really excited for that because despite the fact that my family's Jewish, my birthday's on Christmas, so it's always a fun day for me. I'm turning 16 this year, and that's kind of crazy for me. I can get my learner's permit in like a week. What the hell? But I'm not gonna go ranting about that for another 20 minutes, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and you will see me the next time I do a thing.